So, the fact that this comet contains traces of chemicals that are conducive to life is probably why so many people have theories right now. And of course, I'm talking about 3I Atlas, which is our rare interstellar visitor. Now, we don't get visitors from outside our solar system that often. It's actually incredibly rare. Most comets we see are either part of the Kuiper Belt or they're part of the Oort Cloud, which are a part of our star system, but it's been what 2 or 3 times that we've seen it come from outside the star system, and 3I Atlas is one of those instances. And so I agree, this is the time for theories. This is the time for us to wonder, like, hey, what's happening and what can we learn about this? But I don't think it's the time for theories along the lines of, hey, is this a cosmic message from a higher power? Or hey, is this aliens trying to talk to us, or are they trying to wipe out our planet? No, I think we've come far enough now to where we can ask theories like, hey, what is it made of? And what can we learn from this? And here's the thing, we can test this, and we have tested this. As 3I Atlas got closer to the sun and the heat from the sun melted its ice, it released gases, and we're able to then study those gases to see what it's made of. And this indirectly tells us that, hey, this is the chemical composition that exists from whatever star system it came from. Or, hey, this is the organic chemistry that exists in whatever star system it came from. And what we found is that 3I Atlas is rich in methanol and it's unusually low in hydrogen cyanide. Now, methanol matters because it's a starting point for more complex organic chemistry, the kind of chemistry that on Earth eventually participates in biology or life. And then hydrogen cyanide is the flip side. It's deadly in large doses, but also a part of natural chemical pathways in small ones, meaning both are necessary in the right ratio for life to exist. And I think this is where the debate where like people are saying like, hey, is this comet friendly or is it destructive or like what is it? They're not talking about like, hey, is this coming from a friendly alien trying to talk to us? No, they're talking about, hey, is the chemical ratio friendly for life? And the coolest part about all of this is that it is friendly. And I absolutely understand like when you're reading about this, when you're watching pictures and videos or whatever, and just feeling in awe and feeling the admiration of like getting to experience this because it is a cool experience. And in ancient times, like comets were seen as omens because they were so mysterious and dramatic. But the thing is, like back then, they didn't have our technology. They didn't have these telescopes and tools and the education that we have access to. And so they would see these things flying above their heads and they would kind of lean towards that storytelling aspect, because for lack of better terms, they didn't have anything else to do. Like they quite literally didn't have the education to accurately know what it is, where it's coming from, blah, blah, blah. And so they would have to tell these immaculate stories about like, oh, here's where it came from, here's why it's here, here's its purpose, blah, blah, blah. And I get it. But right now, in this present day and age, we've come far enough to where we don't have to make up stories. We don't have to make up theories. We have the truth. We have the education, we have the tools, and we can literally study what it's made of. And I think that's one of our coolest advancements that's not appreciated enough. So regardless of what this is, we're getting new updates every couple of days. So like we're learning more as the days goes on. And so regardless of what it's made of, and regardless of what your thoughts are on this, I think we can all agree that this has been super cool to watch. Thank you for watching my video.